to the Billowing Hilltop podcast. I'm here with everybody. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
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 We are on the banks of the Red River. It's quite creepy, actually. Quite effective.
Yeah, no, corpuscle.
It's all pretty effective. Spent. They've all obviously gone. They're not going to be using this again. Clearly, they've headed off down the river and will.
Yeah, but they're
asking
get on. If they could turn off the water.
Oh God, yes, please, okay. Yes. Anyway, it must be costing us a fortune.
Tell them, I suppose.
Fine, just yeah,
right.
Yes, you can. Yes, all right. Dear hopeless. Can't get the people nowadays. Anyway, we're here to introduce episode 100, part A. We've split episode 100 into 2 bits because it was so long. That's it. We have really nothing else to say. You can find us on Twitter at Billowing Hilltop.
To record 100 part C.
You can find us on Facebook. You can email us at hello@billowinghilltop.com, and whatever is left of Paul will read your email and decide what to do with it. Otherwise, I have no news or information for you.
Paul,
so let us push on with part 1.
Part A.
Oops, I'm sorry. Part A of episode 100 of the Billowing Hilltop podcast. Get the Vaati started. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody.
It is. Good. It seems extraordinary to me. This is, I believe, episode 100.
Hurrah!
I've sort of been counting.
I don't care what you believe.
Hurrah!
Fireworks.
We've made it.
It's a myth.
I think it's taken a bit of a toll on us all, but we've made it. I'm joined by the mysterious Graham, who's really just, he's just a pool of shadow, isn't he, really, now, Graham?
What? Increasingly
the voice
indistinct.
in the darkness. Twin points of light there in the darkness, which I hope are eyes. We've got Dan, all golden and furry. Joining us from his special clinic in Switzerland, not that kind, we have Dr. Eusebio Spider Lucas.
Hello.
We got some of Paul. Hello, some of Paul.
Hello.
We swapped out the car battery readers.
Yes.
In the interest of being
longevity,
sustainable.
I'm now a Tesla.
We've got 2 electrodes plugged into a potato, and it seems to generate sufficient
and they hurt
voltage. And then
that was intentional.
Thank you.
No, well, just least with 44 years of experience, easing his corpulent form into his specially reinforced high chair. It's Johnny. Hello, Johnny. Johnny has vertical stripes that are meant to be slimming, by the way. I thought I'd just point that out. Anyway, right.
Still waiting for my free
We haven't
pint.
introduced you, Mike.
No, well, I'm just a giant, fleshy, wobbly face.
Jabba the Hutt's big brother.
Jabba the Hutt, the before picture.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Speaking of which,
No. Yes.
Stranger Things, we've started watching season 3.
Yeah.
Lucy's really enjoying it, but there is that scene when one of the boys is dressed up as a wizard and they're trying to play D&D. And Lucy just looked at me and she goes, "Is that
You mean
much?"
you're not wearing your pointy hat today?
I'm not wearing my pointy
Well,
hat.
he hasn't got
I don't have a
Graham.
pointy hat. I don't have a head to put a pointy hat on.
No.
I'm just a
Just
voice.
a mouth.
I'm just
Not
a voice
anymore.
in the dark.
And a hand.
Parker just has a pointy head.
He doesn't need a hat. We just paint it. Now, where were we? Okay.
Yes.
I think that
Icosiol's
this
tomb.
might be doable, but we will
good to hear.
see how we get on. Let's start with a quick recap. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll read you the description of the room that you're in, because I think that serves as a recap. Lots of spelunking last time.
Excuse me.
Enormous amounts of spelunking for Jamaica. And you found some giant double doors. You used the seal of Icosiol to open those doors. And now you're confronted with a large chamber with no floor. It just drops. And if you look over the edge, it drops 80 foot. There's a carpet of glistening blue mist. Very like, by the way, Burple, the skein trail that comes out of your chest at various points.
Right.
When you're sort of being led. It's diffused since you've come into this chamber, but quite similar kind of in character. There are a series of columns, at the risk of boring everybody, including our readers. 7 stone columns, each slightly taller than the next, rising slowly from the entrance to a small platform at the far end of this room, before a second set of enormous doors. Swirling patterns of wind and lightning, always reassuring, dance and howl along the walls and ceiling of the chamber, filling the room with a tumultuous roar. Each of the 7 columns appears slightly different. closest column's top. That's the column that Alessandra has just vacated. It's level with the ground in the entrance room to the south as we're looking at it, at the bottom of our map. The next column is 2 feet higher. The third seems to rise up to the ceiling, but we've established last week using a detect magic that Sessions cast that's an illusion and that actually it's only a couple of feet higher than the second one. So they do seem to actually just rise like a staircase. The fourth is 3 feet higher still, but seems to rotate. The fifth, higher still, but seems to be covered with a thick layer of what looks like tar. And then the sixth is 2 feet higher than the previous one, is made of a lighter coloured stone. And then there's a column off to the side, off to the left, nearly twice the diameter of the others. It stands to the left of the main row. So you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 onto the shelf at the other end in front of the giant doors, or about 2/3 of the way along and off to the left there's a larger column that seems not part of the sequence. That's where we were. Alessandra went to column A, flew to column B. The moment that she set off, emerging from the carpet of mist below you, 2 air elementals correctly identified by Johnny moved into attack.
Don't give Johnny any credit ever for anything.
They can move so fast that they can attack now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll their attacks, then we're going to roll initiative. No ceremony. Oh, tonight's beer, by the way, Paul. You might be interested to know this. I thought since it was episode 100, I would try something. Beavertown have a new IPA called Lunar Haze.
Oh.
And do you know what?
What? It's rather nice.
It's really disappointing.
Oh, no.
It's perfectly fine, but it's not like, wow. They sort of released it to great fanfare.
And it's a bit...
Not literally. That would be weird. Yeah, it's just kind of like, Anyway.
Are you rocked to your core, Paul, with that news?
He is rocked to his
They
very
don't
core.
Actually have a core left, as Mike was trying to explain.
Yeah. I mean, he's got an Apple core that we plugged his electrodes into, other than that. Right. Each creature in the elemental space must make a blah, blah, blah. Oh, dear, that doesn't look good. Oh, dear, that doesn't look good either. Okay, I can see why they put these air elementals in here.
To fuck us off.
The first one flies up and thumps you with 2 slam attacks. Rolling at +8, hitting armor class 18.
Yep.
And the second attack hitting armor class 19.
Yep.
You take the following damage as you're thumped by this thing.
I can take an uncanny dodge, though. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to halve the attack's damage against you.
Do you have to say before I roll the damage, or what's the deal?
It's a reaction, so I think I can do it either way, but I'm just saying I'm going to do it.
Cool. Okay, well, let's roll the damage for the first one. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Do I get a choice?
Want to take that?
How did you roll on that?
I rolled an 8 and a 2 on 2d8.
8 and a 2 and 2d8. That's about average, though, isn't it?
Pretty much, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so I will take half of that. So I'll take 7.
7 points, and then the second attack. This is where I roll the 2 8s. Very, very pleasing if I did. 12, so...
6, so I made the right choice. No, 12, obviously, so I made the...
So you take
4.
16 points of bludgeoning damage from the second blow.
Okay.
The second elemental doesn't do what the first elemental did. It instead moves onto the top of the column, basically to share your space with you. It's not very nice of it, is it?
No.
Bastard.
Is it allowed to do that?
Vortex. Whirlwind.
Elemental can enter a hostile creature's space
We've seen
and
this
stop
before.
there. It can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing. When it gets there, every creature that's in that space, you must now make a DC 13 strength saving throw. On a failure, you're going to take damage and you're going to be flung. I think you're going to be fine because you're flying.
Yeah.
But it's funny anyway.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. 5.
That is a fail. Do you want to use your dice?
No.
Right. 3d8 plus 2 bludgeoning damage. Oof. 18 further points of bludgeoning damage. Ouch. And you're flung in a random direction 20 feet.
Okay.
Let's just roll a d8 with 1 straight up. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 being... Yeah, you get the general idea. Rolling a d8. Basically, you don't want...
Anything.
Well, you don't want to be thrown into the wall. I think that's basically what we're saying. I mean, I want you to be thrown into the wall. 3. Oh, you're thrown into the wall.
Oh, thank you.
You're flung straight into the wall to your right.
Okay.
So, readers to the east on our map, and you basically take the damage as if you'd fallen. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Thank you.
You're flying, so I can't see why you'd struggle with that. I think you just kind of slam into the wall.
Yeah. Ow.
Let's have initiative. Rolling for the elementals. Not bad. Are they quick?
It's not
elementals,
working
or are
for
they
me
not?
today, really, is it?
They are very, very quick elementals. That's interesting. Start with Alessandra, why not? What you get?
5.
Burple, what you get?
9.
Oh dear, this is not good. Bugrough, what you get?
7.
Single digits, Parker.
21.
Sessions.
Also got 21.
Wow. Start with, on 21, which of you has got the highest dexterity bonus? Sessions or Parker?
Minus +3.
Also +3.
Okay, well, in that case, we'll do it in the order that it's come up on. So let's just do Sessions. On 21, what do you want to do?
Time for Spirit Guardians, I'm thinking.
Yes,
I think I can see all of my chums.
you can. Oh, I've got to just check something. Alessandra, you don't know how safe it is to be on the walls of this chamber with all the sort of weird stuff going on with lightning and little miniature storms.
Okay.
You get a distinct sense that I might have forgotten to do something.
Yes.
That if I hadn't forgotten to do it...
I'd be dead because I'm really low on hit points.
Well, I don't know about dead. I'm just checking. Ooh, do, 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 do.
Ooh, do.
Ooh, do, 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 do. That's how the song goes. Famous song.
The famous song, yeah.
Tony Latchandle. I know why this is not working. I'm looking at the wrong adventure. Always good.
Helps.
Alessandra, you feel that you definitely would have been in real trouble if I'd remembered. You feel like, but for a clerical error.
But for a clerical error, I'd need a cleric.
Yeah, exactly. Where were we?
I did my Spirit Guardians, and I'm going to hop on the broom and hover about 2 inches above the ground.
Okay. But on...
I'm not
on the shelf.
On the shelf, definitely not progressing past the shelf.
Parker on 21. Oh, Sessions, give me an insight check.
20.
Oh, hello. You get the distinct sense as you hop on the broom that you've drawn the attention of the air elementals.
Right.
I don't know quite how you read the intent of an air elemental. It's all a bit windy, I suspect.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow, Sessions, as you hop on the broom, you get the sense that you've drawn their attention.
And if
sorry.
Sorry, Mike, as I realise they've drawn my attention, if I land, do they stop paying attention to me?
Yes, they seem to...
Lose interest.
Yeah, lose interest. There we go. Perfect phrase.
Okay.
Do we think that air elementals are immune to fire damage? Anybody got an idea?
I think so.
Alright,
Dip
I'll
in
give
there.
this one a go. I will move up to here and I will basically...
Okay, so you're standing at the edge.
Yeah.
Are we standing in a doorway, me and Sessions?
There were doors there.
That whole thing is the doorway.
The whole thing, those doors are swung open.
All right, so it's all open.
It's all open.
Okay.
You're just standing on a ledge that is
So
30
foot wide doorway.
That's exactly it. I presume, therefore, that the doors are swung open towards you. I'm not quite sure. It's not
Are
stable.
they ajar or are they a door?
No, they're a door. Sorry, Parker, we interrupted your round.
No
We
worries.
did anything, to be honest, to avoid... you never...
Armor class 15.
That is exactly what you need to hit.
That's 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
This is to tell me about the... Is it just
Fangs
like...
of the Vice
What is
2 is not going to be enough, and the final one
Yeah.
is going to be enough.
Yeah.
It's 5.
17 in total?
Yes, and also 1d10
Sometimes some
extra,
things you...
and another 4 points.
Well, I mean, you seem to have, annoyed it.
Crackly, fiery hands.
Your crackly, fiery hands have annoyed it. On we go
Lovely.
to the air elemental. Alessandra, you are in trouble.
Oh, I'm dead.
Grey magic.
First,
I've got-
air elemental.
I've got 10 hit points left.
Rolling a d6, you don't want me to get a 5 or a 6.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, dear. Okay.
That's a 5,
Air
dear
elemental
reader.
1 steps up. Can't step up. It wafts towards you. And it tries to slam you, rolling an 8 hitting armor class 16.
Miss.
Rolling another 8, also missing. The other one windies over you again because it got its 5. So you get a DC 13 strength save.
You really want to make that save?
You really want to make that save.
Okay. Add 4 to this. I'm going to use my alt dice.
One is
A
not really
natural
making that save.
1. You're going to use your alt dice?
I'm going to use my alt dice.
I mean, you seem to have the curse on you this
I do, don't I?
Yeah.
It's the red dice. You never pick them.
All right, so it's 16.
You've made it. Well, in that case, you take half the bludgeoning damage. You're going to take half of 3d8 plus 2, and you have 10 hit points left.
Mhm.
Ready?
Just a little question before. Shouldn't it have taken Spirit Guardians damage before it moved?
Oh, Graham.
Oh, yes, it should have done. Do you want me to go back? I mean, it's not going to kill it.
Okay, well,
I'd rather go back, because basically it just keeps
No.
Paul just hanging there, waiting to find out whether or not Alessandra is wind food.
Wisdom DC 16.
Rolling 1. Failing that saving throw.
Radiant.
Obviously. Radiant, sir. Oh.
11.
Right. 3d8 plus 2. You're going to take half of this. Basically, we are looking for a low number. Getting...
7 points of damage.
and you live.
Thank you.
And it is Burple on 9.
Yes. So, I could do a wall of force around Alessandra. Except I couldn't because it's on him, right? On her.
Yeah, it's in the same space. It's occupying the same space as Alessandra.
So, I can either ready a heal spell,
Yep.
some kind of healing, but you've got attacks of opportunity to get to me.
That's
or
okay.
I could dissonant whispers.
Something tells me that Paul's going to be okay about attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
Why are you going to be okay with attacks of opportunity?
Attack of opportunity. It's got magic feet.
I've got magic feet, and I
Right.
can do
So-
disengage and things like that.
Okay, well, in which case, should I ready a heal spell?
Yup.
A cure spell. Yup. Make up your
Yes.
mind, Paul, for Christ. All right, I'll ready a cure.
On 7.
Right, I'm going to do
Right,
a
Buggy.
guiding bolt at the one nearest.
Yeah.
Nearest,
Okay.
I think that's
do
the
I
one that's
say, do you
taken
roll
more
to hit
damage.
or do I make a save?
I rolled to hit, so here we go. I rolled
Miss.
a 25.
There's a hit, obviously.
And I'm going to roll the following damage. I'm
What, is it radiant?
sorry,
Radiant.
I didn't say I was doing it at second level spell, but okay, I won't.
Well, I mean,
I'll do it at first
I
level.
mean-
Doesn't matter. Radiance.
did you say? Oh, let's have it, goes on.
12 point of damage.
You could safely say that this thing is you can't bloody an air elemental. It's winded. It's winded. It's looking a bit winded.
Okay, and
Yep.
then I'm going to activate my ring of jumping,
Here we go.
and then I'm just going to move back slightly. Before anybody
Right.
says anything,
Yeah.
I'm a toe-to-toe fighter, right? So this is not
Yeah.
the right situation.
You're hiding
Standing at the
behind
point
the
is-
cleric.
The point is the front of the party is clearly the other way.
I can only do range stuff, so that's why I'm stepping back. That's the only reason.
Why didn't you hop onto the pillar and attract their attention?
Yeah.
Well, I've only.
Oh dear, that's a tough one, isn't it?
Oh.
Just look through my little book of excuses. Look, I am a frontline fighter. I am a melee combatant.
It's not such a
you're
little
It's
book.
not a melee
secondary
situation, so
Sorry,
I'm stepping
The
backwards.
second
Johnny.
cleric.
Johnny, can I just check in? Did you just say little book of excuses?
It's an enormous tome
Yeah.
you
Encyclopedia.
drag around behind you.
Multiple volumes. Teams of librarians.
It's Encyclopedia Britannica.
Anyway,
Encyclopedia.
I am behind my cousin's session.
Retreatica.
I had adequate cover.
The Encyclopedia Retreatica. Dan, thank you.
Cheating.
I've lost track of where... Oh, Alessandra!
Alessandra's gonna
I had 3 hit points.
take the disengage.
I can't believe we got to episode 100.
I can't believe we got episode 100.
Anyway, on we go.
Disengage as a bonus action, and then she's moving towards. Well, she doesn't need to move. She's just going to move.
You're flying
Yes,
to Burple.
To Burple. There we go. Flying to Burple.
You staying flying or are you landing?
I'm staying. I am going to land next to Burple.
Down next to Burple. Okay. Burple, you've got your ready to action.
Yeah, I just can't be bothered, actually.
These two
Psych.
air elementals go as Alessandra flees.
All right, I shall do a cure
Cause wounds, 1d8.
cause wounds. Yeah, what magic have you got on you? No,
Yeah,
so
don't get
loads.
too close to me either.
Oh, I was looking at the magic one. Anyway, we'll get into that.
24.
Bloody hell.
Thank you so much. Alessandra gives you a kiss on the lips. Thank you, Burple. I'm now standing next to one of the other clerics, so I look forward to
Don't
both
get too
rolls.
close to me.
Alessandra, and we're back round to the top of the round.
We do
round
have
2.
quite a lot of healing as a party.
You do. Sessions on 21. Talking of healing.
I think
Is it time for the camping stool? The frying pan?
probably while we wait for
Are
the.
you preparing to sausage?
Raclette. I think he's going to have a raclette.
Alright, well, no, I
Yes.
think I will.
Out with a fondue set.
Yeah.
I will do Toll the Dead on... which one do we appear to have damaged more? Do I remember?
The one that's nearest is the one that's been damaged.
Been winded.
With his
Oh, yeah. Okay.
fangs of the...
I'll do
what's
Toll
it
the Dead
called?
on that one.
Yeah, winded. Okay, saving throw, I presume?
Yeah, Wisdom DC 16.
Makes that save. Oh, well, unless it's got an awful wisdom save. Let me just double check for you. It's got an awful wisdom save. It failed that save. Can't believe this.
Oh, well,
With a 15.
in that case, it takes
Can't be added amount.
8 points shot damage.
Okay, 8 points damage.
And then
Yeah, well,
I will... Obviously, I'll want to get round and see how wounded Alessandra is, so I will move round behind Uncle Buggy.
That's very kind of you.
And I will explore, I'll check out whether...
Yeah. Dear reader, what's happening here is that progressively everybody is moving themselves further and further away and have now left Buggy and Parker standing
At the front of the party.
basically exposed. They're exposing themselves to the air elementals. It's inappropriate, but there we are. Right. Parker on 21.
Parker's going to go for it.
Oh.
Parker's the only brave character in the entire party, I think.
I will do the same again on the air elemental straight in front of me. 12 was not enough, right? 15 was the number.
15 is a... 12 is a miss.
Yeah, so that's a hit. That's 7.
Yeah, so this is... I don't like this.
15 is 9.
15 is 9 means what?
Okay. Hitting armor class 15 for 9 points.
15 is 9.
15 is 9.
So you've done...
6 is
Number wang.
27.
So you've done
That's
16
number
points.
wang, yeah. Hitting armor
points.
class 26 for
Yes,
6
yes.
points.
Yep, got it. Yep. And...
Right, and then a 12 plus 7, armor class 19 for 6 points.
Just give me the, I
And
mean, I'm not a detailed person.
one-
Just give me the overview.
One more.
God, on it
It's
goes.
also a hit is 8. So the
Yes.
total is 8, 6,
42.
14, 29 points of damage.
29 points of
I
damage.
think you've done more than that.
14. I think you've done
No.
31, haven't you?
What?
Gross.
8,
Oh
6,
gosh, can I not
6,
add up? 8 and 6
9.
is 14,
No,
and 6
and
is
7.
20, plus 9 is 29.
But you
Oh,
did...
what?
But
And
also
there's a
you
7
did
in there
7
as well.
Prior to that,
There's
you
a
got
7 as well.
Yeah.
No, that was last
7 and a
time.
3.
No, it
I
wasn't.
don't know, I'm
No, it
feeling
was
a
this time.
mild tingle of satisfaction here, having had my
Hold on.
mathematical capability.
That was this time.
Challenge.
How many attacks?
Still
do you have?
36.
4.
4. Okay.
4.
2.
Yeah, 20. 20.
We've rolled 5
Okay,
times.
so perhaps not quite
Yeah.
so straightforward as everybody thought it was.
You rolled
rolled
5
5
times.
times.
Six
No,
times.
6
How did
times.
that happen?
I have no idea.
You just started
I
saying
think you
numbers.
know someone.
15 is 9.
take the-
I thought 15 is 9 as a character.
We'll take the last 4.
I think you know someone.
Okay, so the first
No,
one.
no,
two.
no, hang on.
Yeah,
You're
armor
right.
class
I-
12.
Okay,
No,
so
no.
I got... Okay.
No. Give me... No,
Right,
you give me
let's
the pound,
start again.
and I'll give you 65p.
No, hold the bells.
Yeah? No, give me that. Have you got 2 20s? Give me them. I'll give you the pound.
All
Yeah,
right.
you give me
going
10p
going
back.
back to the beginning. The last Sessions IPA did Toll the Dead.
I think you've killed it.
And then I did... Yeah, you're right. So I rolled a 5, and that was not enough because that was total of 12. So that was,
was
a miss.
not enough.
Then you,
Then the
you gave me
second
the two-
attack...
then you gave me the...
I rolled a
the-
5.
I
that
don't
was
know
not
why
enough.
it rolled twice. And the second attack was a 19, which is a hit.
Have you got a 2 pence piece? Yeah.
7. The next one was a
7.
9, which is 16.
Yeah.
The next one was
One
26,
was a-
which is 6, which is a 22 points.
why
The
is
last
this-
There
one
you
was
go.
9.
Why
22.
was
Right,
fif-
so the
28
last one was
28
a
points.
mistake. The last one was
So
a mistake.
15 was 9,
So it's
right?
28 points of damage, mate.
No, it's not. It's 7 plus... Oh, God. 7 plus
7 plus
9
God.
plus 6.
7 plus 9 plus 6 plus 6 is
He's great on
28.
spiders, but when it comes to numbers,
28.
yeah, he's
No,
definitely
it's not. It's
he's
22.
definitely
It
not.
can't be 28 because it was only
Because you
3
missed.
hits.
Definitely not, Doctor.
Only
You say
three.
your number, Lucas.
Okay.
I mean, that's all I'm saying.
He rolled
22.
5 times, 4 of which
22.
are correct, and he only did 3 hits.
22.
How much was it in total?
22.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Less than I expected.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you haven't killed it.
No.
After all that.
I'm
After
just that
all
one.
that.
I'm just imagine. I mean,
The ape creatures of the
Yeah, but-
Indus have mastered
yeah, but-
this. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Okay. Well, it looks extremely winded. It's blown away. Yeah.
Yeah.
By your damage, your
blown
But-
away. Oh,
I might have
blown away,
guessed.
man.
It survives your festival of mathematics. And it is the turn of the elementals. They drop away from view and back into the mist.
Ooh.
So they
Nobody's
are
flying.
Yeah, well, it's magic, isn't it? If you use magic, they appear.
So you've got to jump across these things.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't
So
fly.
it's the
Okay.
mechanism there to make sure that you jump across.
Yeah. I've got my ring
Right.
of jumping.
That's magic. That might not count.
Did you say mechanism there, or did you
Think
say
so.
metagame? I can't quite hear.
Off you go then, Buggy.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Maybe only one of us has to get to the other end.
Show us the
Well,
way.
we're gonna stay. We're gonna stay in round sequence,
Yeah.
which means that we're down to Burple, hoy.
How you doing
on
for hit
9.
points?
I'm fine.
27 out of 63, so I'm under half.
Go on, and I'll do another one.
Oh, bless you. Another big kiss. on the
Beard's
lips.
growing on me, Paul.
Which part of your body is it growing on?
Oh, another
Sort of
24.
under the ears.
Thank you.
Wow. Sorry. So okay.
That's super stonkingly brilliant.
Yeah, because you're just going to be fine now, right?
Well, yeah, I'm still shy of a few, but that's fine.
Close enough. Uncle Buggy.
All right, I'm going to.
Look at your toenails.
Am I going to jump?
Shuffle off backwards.
Jump.
Okay, I'm going to jump.
Big mistake.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just
Yep.
check the jumping thing. I can.
Uncle Buggy's going to jump.
Right. As triples a jump,
jump.
distance. So
Maybe we
like
tie a
the-
rope around
the-
you in
the
case
buggy
you
yes,
fall off.
yes, please.
Okay.
Oh, I've got one around Alessandra.
Yeah, I'll hold the other end.
How long is this rope?
Just long enough to hang himself.
Remember, it's got to go around Buggy's waist. That's
That's a foot.
you know.
That's a good few
Uh,
foot.
significant
I can
distance.
jump 35 feet with a 10-foot run up.
Right.
In
which direction?
So as a bonus action, I activate my ring of boots of speed.
Your ring of boots of speed.
So I'm going
yeah.
to
That's
go
one of the best rings there
backwards
is.
5 feet, and then I'm going to do a run up. That's 5, 10,
Yeah.
20, 25.
What about you activated your cloak
30,
of ring of protection?
35. I'm jumping to the second pillar.
And whilst he's in midair, I'm going to start to fly.
You land on the second pillar.
It'll attack
this
you
is
then.
annoying because now I have to look it up. Nothing happens. You're now looking at what we're going to call column C. What you see, Buggy, is that this pillar goes all the way to the ceiling. But what Sessions tells you is, in fact, it's difficult for you to believe that it is in fact only a foot taller than the column that you're on.
That's the next one.
Yeah.
And it's a short hop. It's like 4 feet.
What about
You know-
column 4? Because I could actually spring without a run up to column 4.
It's column D. Yeah, let's stick with the alphabetical.
D.
We don't want to bring
Is it
any
the
more
one that's
numbers
covered
into this,
in
otherwise
oil?
Lucas is going to get us into a terrible confusion. It's another foot, so it's
Is it a foot
2
or a
foot higher
column?
than the one you're on, and it's a jump of about 12 feet.
Well, I
but
can jump
it is rotating
fast, rotating fast.
currently, slowly.
Hopefully only one person has to make this
Currently.
mad jump thing.
Not so slowly that it's going to be trivial to stay on it, but not so fast that it's just a ridiculous, like, Buggy jumps and goes,
Okay, I'll jump on it.
okay, you can jump straight to it. Do you want to keep moving?
That's my movement. I can't do anymore.
Okay, well, we'll come back to you, but you're going to have to make a roll, right, to keep your footing. But we're not gonna do that.
I'm dropping flat onto the surface.
Let's face it,
I think that's a very good strategy.
not a
We
lot of
will
difference,
come back.
though, is there?
In terms of
Well, there's
profile,
about 3 feet.
he's taller lying down than he is standing up, isn't he, Buggy?
Depends which way I'm lying.
Newly revived Alessandra.
I think Alessandra's not going to do anything.
Bum, bum, bum.
I think
bum,
How long's the rope? 5, 10,
Alessandra's going to walk to the lip. No, she's not. She's going to.
It's a 50-foot rope. I can only need to move up or attach another rope.
Who's holding onto the rope?
Well, I had a rope around Alessandra.
Yeah.
But nobody's got a rope around Buggy.
I
we
was
did have-
I was holding the
I'll
rope
hold-
around
I'll
Alessandra
hold it.
when she went across from last week.
So
This sounds to
Alessandra,
me like a brilliant bit of misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Fuck up.
I'm
Oh.
going to.
As
I
in,
was holding the rope around Alessandra.
I thought you were holding.
But okay, interact with an object. I tied the rope around me.
Okay, somebody's holding a rope that's tied round Buggy, right?
Me.
Okay.
Sessions is holding Buggy's rope. Purple's holding my rope. I'm going to ready an action to fire at any nastinesses.
Parker is steadying off.
And Parker is steadying off.
Right.
I don't
It
think we had a
is-
rope around me, to be fair.
Really? It's uncharacteristically honest. Okay, no rope round Buggy.
I'm
rope
pretty sure I was
around
holding the
Alessandra.
rope, but yeah.
I think you might have been holding a rope, but I don't think you made any.
No, I didn't. I should have said
You know
a type.
what?
Rope
You know
back.
what? Do you know what? It's episode 100. Fuck it. You got a
No,
rope.
don't, no, it's
Sessions,
okay.
and sessions is holding on to it.
No,
No,
it's
because
all right.
it gives me great satisfaction for you to feel that your success is not earned.
I don't have a rope round me.
Okay, fine.
It's like one of those things at the fair where you try and kind of throw a hoop
It's like the thing with, like,
around
the
with the prize
Victorian-
over
It's
the
too big.
Like,
Has
it's
the
tweedledum
hoops
and
don't go over
tweedledee.
it.
with
yeah,
the-
it has to
with
go over the base as well as over the prize.
And you
With
just
the
can't get it
hoops,
over the base. It's
But the
impossible.
prize would be to pull Buggy off, obviously, into the smoke.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, okay. You have
It's a
to,
different kind
you
of fair
have to
altogether,
take
but anyway.
things, that level
Yes.
every time, don't you?
well, because you say rude things. Alessandra.
Alessandra's ready in action
Alessandra.
to shoot at any hostile.
Reading in action. Okay. Yeah, typical non-committal. Round
Yes.
Sessions on 21. Round 3.
So there's no rope to Buggy. We've all agreed that.
That's right.
Well,
On Johnny's insistence.
well, I
You could,
will.
you could give me a few points of healing, just a few, not many.
It's like a spell thump.
I only need 12 hit points.
Okay, I'll do a small heal on you
Thank you.
Okay.
for 11.
Oh, perfect. She plants a big wet
Then
kiss
I'll get out the-
on your top of your head.
You have to bend down quite far to do that.
I know.
Anything else from you, Sessions?
Well, I'll get out the block of cheese and contemplate.
Yeah.
Start whittling.
Start grating.
I'm going to do the Buggy chant.
Talking of grating.
Is there a buggy chant?
Yeah, you just shout his name a lot and see if it
Buggy.
encourages him to move forward.
There's the thing they shout as they bang on the side of the prison van when they take him away, but I don't think that's really a chant. Parker on 21.
I can basically walk along the wall.
Do you want to?
There was something about the wall being dangerous.
Yeah, Lucas, you might want to be
Electrical.
careful about that.
What would be,
don't know.
dangerous
There are,
about the wall?
Sounded like it was going to be electrical.
Ah,
Electrical.
electrical.
Mike kind of let me know that due to a clerical error, he'd missed out on doing some fairly serious nastiness to me.
Right. Yes. Okay, I understand the connection now.
Swirling patterns of wind and lightning dance and howl along the walls and ceiling of the chamber.
Okay,
Why do
then
you
maybe
wanna
I
do-
won't walk along the
I wonder
wall.
if we have to jump on all of the things in order to pass the room.
Well,
Is there any value in us sort of moving up behind Uncle Buggy?
Yeah, why
Or is
not?
that just going to cause...
Probably. I mean, I
Follow
don't know
the
whether...
buggy.
Yeah.
Follow the
Do we all have to get
follow the
across?
buggy.
Can I jump across to the third one? Is that a
How
movement?
far can you jump?
Uh,
I don't want to spend ages on the jumping rules. A, because they're, annoying. B,
Horizontal
Because
jumper is
it's a bit of a
3
time
times
sink.
your strength.
Yeah.
technically,
jumping-
if you can...
Modifier or your strength.
Half that without a 10-foot run up. Oh no, sorry. No, sorry, that's my ring of jumping. Triples my strength.
Please don't make me look this up.
It's
It's
really
probably just your
straightforward.
strength.
It's really straightforward.
strength modifier.
Is it really
No,
straightforward?
your
Bonds.
strength
Yes.
number.
Take
Go on,
the
Bonds.
bonds.
Tell us, Bonds.
You have the con commander bonds.
Well, I
How
can't
does-
remember, so
how
I'm
does
looking
work?
it up. But it's there's no test. is
Really
my point.
straightforward.
No, there's no
Really
test.
straightforward.
It's just you either can
Okay.
or you can't,
Okay.
which I found a little odd when I looked it up.
God, can you imagine a world where some people can jump and some people can't jump? As hard as they try.
They made a film about that, didn't they?
When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot
Yeah.
immediately before the jump.
And
When you make a
jump?
standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance.
Okay.
But that's
The strength score is...
12.
So 6 feet.
Can you break it up? Can you hop?
Don't see why not.
Hop to the first one, hop to the second one. Right? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, up to the third one.
Fine. Okay, hop.
It
Yeah.
goes. When you land in
Uh.
difficult terrain, you must succeed on a DC 10 dexterity acrobatics check to land on your feet, otherwise you land prone.
I think you always land on your feet, don't you, Parker?
Well,
No?
I have
Okay.
slow fall, but then I also have...
That's not the same thing. No, that's really something that you don't want.
I can, but I also have this thing I can move along vertical surfaces, so I don't really need to... I mean,
I take your point.
presumably
you
I
can run
can-
up the side of the column where you to miss.
yeah.
Let's not dwell on this anymore. Let me tell you about column E before we go too much further, because it's relevant to choices that you may make.
I thought we were using
shortly.
numbers. No, we're using letters, sorry.
No, we're using a
Sorry.
letter system
We're using
to
letter
identify the
system.
column. So, Paul.
Getting confused, sorry.
Based on the
I
Dewey
think we'll
Decimal
find-
System, but it actually uses letters rather than numbers.
Column A,
Column E.
the column that Buggy is presented with is covered in something that looks like tar.
So not the one that Buggy is standing on now, but the one that
Buggy's standing on the rotating column. Well, he's lying on the rotating column,
knives.
spinning like a corpulent tourist on a lilo.
He's not fat, Buggy.
You spin
But
me
E, is that the
round,
larger
round,
column? Because there's
right?
two.
No, that's column F.
F is slightly
Column
larger.
F is the large, weird column that seems out of the sequence.
So
And then
going
there's
from the
column-
top to the bottom, what are the columns?
Oh, don't go top to the bottom. That's reverse alphabetical.
Okay, going from the bottom to
Okay.
the top.
A,
Obviously.
Yeah.
B, C.
D.
You've just done those.
Right,
You're on column
D,
C.
E,
Buggy is on column
okay.
D, which rotates.
Yeah.
Column E is covered in tar. Column F is off to the left of the main sequence.
Yeah.
So don't worry
Okay, I
about column F.
understand
Well,
now.
you may worry about column F. Column G is the next one heading north, and it's just before the little platform in front of the grand double doors at the far side of the room.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Column F. What's wrong with column F? It's
Um,
equidistance. It hasn't got tar on it. What has it got on it?
It's just a larger column. It's off to the side.
All right, I'll jump to that one
That's
next.
all I can tell you about column F.
Oh, hold on.
Yep.
Sorry. E
Oh no,
And
this
then
is
it
worse than the
goes-
lanterns. Jesus.
and F is what was the larger column off to the side.
Yes.
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 G
Yes.
is then the one at the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and the thing in front of the next doors, has that got a number or is it not?
No, that's just the ledge. It's just the ledge.
Ledge.
It's, not got
It's a ledge.
It's not a number anyway. It's a letter.
There we go.
Oh my god. No wonder in your universe
A
15 is 9.
character. An alphanumeric character.
D&D.
To be honest, even I'm confused. And I've got a map which has got the letters written on it. Let's move on.
D&D.
Burple on 9. The worst thing that could possibly
Yes, I know.
Dan.
The worst thing is so
doesn't want to do anything.
Burple is going
rather
to
not do
edge
anything.
forwards to the no, because I need the 10-foot
the edge.
run up.
Edge forward to the edge.
edge forward
And then
to
go, oh.
Tempted to dimension door to
Do
the other
it.
end,
Do it.
but I'm going to wait. No, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to undo my rope around Alessandra. I'm going to throw it to Parker.
Uncle Buggy on 7.
Steady it off.
Yes, you can steady off.
You could either keep going north, following the stepping stones towards the ledge at the far end. That would take you onto column
E.
E.
Yes.
Or you could jump sort of diagonally to the side to the weird column that seems out of sequence, column F. Which column would you like to jump to?
I can probably get to the ledge in this round, but
Very Squid
Okay,
Game.
can
what
I
do you wanna
make
do?
a sort of perception check? Is there anything dodgy about column F, the bigger one? I've got a sort of danger sense as a barbarian. Do I get
Right.
any dangerous sense about column F?
I think we can all agree that you've got a general dangery sense about all of this. Give me a perception check if you're peering at column F.
Okay, right, 14.
Oh, Uncle Buggy, you do notice something about column F, as it happens. Column F has got an indentation in it. That indentation is about a foot across. It's only slight. It's clearly man-made. It's not a natural feature.
Do we put the Quality Street key in the depression?
It looks, yes. I mean, it looks like it's exactly the size of
Who's
the
got
seal of law.
Who's got it?
You've got it.
Have I?
No, Alessandra's got it.
Do I have to-
I'll fly over to Buggy.
Did the air elementals
Move very fast.
move after your go, or do they interrupt your go?
Well, they might do. I mean, they
you're enough-
move very fast and do lots of damage.
But you could probably move up to me, drop the thing off, and come back in one go.
Yes, I could.
I can mage hand it over.
You could fly over to the column F pool and just land on it rather than keep in the air. They might
Yes.
attack you then.
That is true.
And then you could fly over and drop down and put the thing in one go.
That is true. I might do that.
Okay, I'm going to jump onto the big column F.
Give me an athletics check. This is effectively because the column you're on is spinning.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Add 3 to this. 11.
11 is enough. Just enough.
Okay, and anything happen on that column?
Nope, it's just a column.
And then
You
I
can
will
now see this indentation up close.
Jump
Now that
again.
you're close up to it, it's definitely exactly the same size as this seal.
It looks fairly
Mm-hmm.
stable. The ledge on the other side.
The ledge looks stable, yeah.
I'll jump over to that then.
Right, you're on the ledge, looking at the doors.
That's it. That's my go.
Okay,
I'll
fine.
take
Or-
my flame tongue out as an interact with an object, and as a bonus action, I'll activate it.
Flames lighting up the end of the room. Alessandra, on 5.
Right. The plan is I'm going to fly directly to column F as
You're going to fly to column F.
as a dash and a little bit of a move action, and then I'm going to land and interact with an object and put the Thisky thing in the indentation.
Okay, then. The moment that you put the seal into the indentation on the top of the column, the pillar starts to rise up towards the ceiling. It's going at a fair lick, about 5 foot. I mean, let's say it's going at about a foot a second.
Well, I've got 35-foot movement spare, so I could go and join Buggy. I could leap off and join Buggy on the
Is there
and land.
Look up above. It might be the right way up, though, rather than...
Yeah. Or mind you, it's a bit of a kind of...
Which, what and where?
All right, I look up. Split second to look up. What do I see above me?
Nothing. No change particularly.
It's a ceiling.
It's the ceiling, and it's chased by crackles of lightning and eddies.
Yeah, I'm going to join.
Eddie, say hi.
I'm going to go.
Pull out the stone.
I don't have the time, I don't think, to do that as well.
It's a free interaction with an object.
Would you like to do that?
Oh, okay. Withdraw the thing.
The column stops rising.
Okay.
Does it drop or does it just stop?
Oh, hold up. Let me just double check. It just stops, at least for now. And session's on 21.
I can't actually cross this without flying.
Well, nor can Alessandra.
Yeah, that's true. Alessandra got all the way over there without...
Just have to
Alessandra
land.
landed.
You have to land on our thing.
In the world of metagaming, you're on 21. The air elementals go on 19. We're not sure yet what they're going to do as a result of Alessandra's activity.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Paul landed on a column last time when they attacked. He wasn't still flying.
He did, yes. He did land, yeah.
Help.
You don't know whether or not it's a simply consistent thing, though. I'm very careful here that you're trying to sort of build a formula.
I can't quite fly all the way across with one move.
Okay.
I think I will, therefore... I don't know.
Do you want to let Parker go?
Yep.
We've only got the round sequence so that we can put stuff in that, affects things.
Yep, I'm just going to watch for now.
Parker, do you want to do anything?
What I didn't quite get is the larger block that's moved up. How much further has it now moved up?
Probably moved up about a foot, which is where it has rested.
Okay, so I'm thinking what I can do is I can jump to D and then jump to F, and if it's moved up any higher, I can then just walk up on top of F.
It's not material. I mean, it's only moved up by a foot.
Yeah. So
okay, so you hop to D, make an athletics check to hop to. Are you going for E or F?
I'm going to
readers,
D
E is the
and
column
F.
which is this column off to the side with the indentation. Okay, off you go. This is great radio.
Yes, it's lovely, isn't it? So athletics check 17,
Yeah,
18.
You completely ace it. You're on column F.
Yeah.
It's just there. Nothing happens. There's an indentation on 19. Okay. On 9, it's Burple.
Burple is going to do
Burple.
a second level, see invisibility. It lasts an hour.
Yes. There's nothing extraplanar and there's nothing invisible.
Okay.
Uncle Bucky on 7.
I think we've got to put the tablet back in and let the column rise all the way up whilst not being on it.
You think we want to be not on it or on it?
Not on it, because we couldn't all be on it.
Well, yeah, I mean...
I don't know. It sounds like you're supposed to stand on it and it goes through a hole in the ceiling.
The ceiling Mike described quite clearly as not changing
But
and being
might be
with
an
lightning.
illusion or-
Well, do you want to take the chance?
No, it just seems a bit odd that it's going up.
I reckon.
So if it goes up and you don't stand on it, what do you expect will happen? The doors at the end will open?
Yeah, something like that.
But the seal will be squashed against the ceiling, or
It might be gone. It might, but we don't necessarily need it. It might just be the key.
it's a one-use only thing then.
Yeah,
Uncle Bucky?
Johnny,
I'll
you
search
spend a lot of time
the
talking
door.
about how these dungeons are written, and can you imagine they'd allow a multiple-use item to be one use only?
Okay, I'm going to do a perception check on the door.
Are you investigating the
I'm
door?
investigating
Fingertip
it.
search.
I rolled a 10.
10 is in the middle. You don't see anything untoward about those doors. Like the first set of doors, which they strongly resemble. There's no turny latch handle. There's no obvious mechanism or whatever to open them.
And do the previous ones open inward to the room? Away
The previous
from
ones
this room.
open towards you.
These look like
You
they
can
go
see-
open forward rather than toward the ledges. Parallel?
Which-
I mean, the same height? Or a
The
bit
ledge
less?
is level with the base of the doors. It's a doorstep. So if you were standing on it and the doors open towards you, it would sweep you off into the...
But it might be a
into the
trap.
depths.
That's all. It doesn't
Could be.
look like they do that.
Anything else from you, Buggy?
No.
Alessandra.
Previously, with this thing, to give
Previously with Alessandra.
the doors, I had to just hold it up to the doors.
Yes, you did.
Right, so let's try that again. I'll hold it up to the doors.
Absolutely nothing happens. Anything else?
I'm very tempted to put it back in the column.
Wait.
Why?
Because I think this is a really good opportunity to cast the spell Commune.
Okay, I will then hold.
Sessions on 21.
If everyone agrees, I'm going to start casting a spell. The spell is Commune. It takes a minute.
Only takes a minute.
Get out the
To
playing
cast Commune.
cards, start laying them out in the special pattern.
Hoping for the wisdom of the Lady Luck Misfortune to guide your actions.
Remember that Mike will roll a dice every single round for the air element.
Well, we'll get to that. But I mean, is that...
That's what I'm proposing that we do. Yeah,
Cool. Okay. Is everybody basically standing around while Sessions does this? Or what?
Readying an action to shoot at anything. I'm going to put the disc away and take out the longbow.
A minute passes without incident.
Excellent. So we can now ask 3 questions over the next minute.
Yep.
To which the answers...
It'll take 6 months.
Oh dear.
These should be answerable with a yes or a no. Yeah?
Yep.
So I presume, consulting with the Wisdom Council, that it would be a good starting question to ask in order to... What are we doing here, by the way? Does anyone remember? What are we trying to achieve?
Just nothing.
We're
Could celebrate
find the
our
Rudder Silver
100th episode more appropriately than that question.
the rod of 7 parts.
What are we doing here? Did you get any of that?
We're in the tomb of some
Social.
windsuit guy. And
Looking
he's got
for
one
what?
of the rod. He's got the rod of law, or he had the rod.
The Lady Luck Misfortune answers your call. What is your question?
Okay, so question number 1 would be, would it be beneficial for me and my friends to place the stone coiny thing into column F?
The Lady Luck says it is unclear whether or not it would be beneficial.
Unclear. Okay, so maybe we need to rephrase
Why
that
didn't you ask whether?
question.
Why didn't you ask whether putting the tablet into the indentation will open the doors,
Or is required to exit the room.
or just open the doors? Because that's really rather specific, don't you think?
Okay, we can ask if it's required to open the doors. I think exit the room is a better answer, but...
Well, go for exit the room, but then it might be like yes, and then it's just like, well...
No,
we
the next
don't know how
question
to
should
exit
be,
the room.
do we need to stand on the...
Exactly, that's where I
Yeah.
was going. So I think, is it needed to exit the room? Oh, hang on.
Is it beneficial if we stand on the pillar, or if we don't stand on the pillar, or something?
No, but exit the room we can get without going the way that we've already come to find...
Okay, so sorry, so I'm not going to be a lawyer with this. Just give me the intent, and we'll just get the question.
So the intent is to find out whether we can, by placing the coin disc in the pillar, whether we can exit the room other than coming the way into the room that we just came.
Yes.
Right, so we do have to do that to get out of the room, or to find another way forward. And then I think Dan's question is, do we want to be standing on the pillar when we do it?
Or not, or after doing it? Do you need to ride the pillar to the top?
Yes, good question.
Do you need to ride the pillar to the top?
Okay, hang on. That sounds there's an option there. So
No. I'm not going to be again. It's not. I'm not George Perrett's QC.
That's much as obvious.
I'm going to say yes.
yes,
She says yes.
we want to be standing on the pillar when we put. Okay,
Yes. Yeah.
okay. Well, that's kind of my round, I guess.
Well, what do you want to do now?
Right, let's all get on the
Okay,
pillar.
well,
let's
I
all
will-
get on the pillar.
We'll get on the pillar.
Let's all get on the pillar.
Can we all get on the pillar?
Yeah, we can.
Are any of you getting on the pillar?
Well,
Are any of you putting the thing in the indentation?
Yeah,
Why don't
yes.
we start
Paul,
with
I'll
that?
jump
Yeah.
over.
Yeah,
Paul
Paul
is.
I'll do it.
You're putting the thing in the indentation.
well, I'm
Do you want to
waiting
be on
for-
that? Hang on. Let me. Burple, do you want to be on the pillar at the same time?
As everybody else?
Yeah. Are we all going on the pillar and up?
Can we all go on the pillar?
Sessions can stand on Buggy's shoulders.
Well, exactly. I'm saying there is room for you all to crowd onto the pillar, should you all wish to do so.
I
Yeah, let's do it.
don't think that's sensible. I can't imagine that's the only way forwards for all of us to be on the pillar.
So I go back to the beginning. Who's doing what?
I'm getting on the pillar, and I'm waiting
getting on the
for
pillar.
Sessions or Burple to indicate whether they're coming or not.
There you go.
Okay.
Sessions, are you staying behind?
I was going to fly Burple over, but if Burple doesn't want to fly over, then I will stay here for
It's okay. We'll have all the magic in the treasure chamber. We'll let you know what's left.
Alessandra, Parker, and Buggy place the
Do
seal
you think we should...
into the
Sorry, hang
inden-
on. Do you,
No.
My
Well,
kind
that's-
of gut
we'll
feeling is
check out the
probably
magic.
yes, but
You think
I-
yes?
So you stay here. We'll check out the magic.
well, it's not so much the magic. It's just there may not be a way of getting forward.
I thought she made it quite clear that it was.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I'm going to join. them.
Okay. All right. If you can fly me over, I'll go over
I can.
with you. Yeah. Okay.
I knew the M word would do it.
I knew that's what you were thinking, but I was more interested in
all of you
Graham's
are crowding
bigger than
onto this
yours.
column.
Well,
I
yeah,
just don't want a thing where it's like, no, I didn't say I was. Okay, that's what you're definitely doing.
The
Yeah,
pillar
so-
rises very quickly and squashes against the ceiling.
When you place the seal back in the indentation, the column starts to rise again. It rises at about a foot a second. When it gets to 10 feet below the ceiling, you feel yourselves being lifted up by an invisible hand or something. You get the sense also that the air elementals sort of were at the point of intervening, but as you're lifted up, they withdraw. The section of the ceiling directly above the column is illusory.
I knew it.
Oh, God.
And
44 years
you
ago.
rise through the floor of oh god. You rise through the floor of a chamber. Now, I think this is a perfect place for us to take a quick break.
Let's just finish
And
it.
then we
now.
come back and we'll finish this thing.
I might need to go and get a cup of tea in that case.
That would be
Get a
good
cup of tea.
idea, wouldn't it?
Readers, we'll pick
You
this
get a
up
cup of
in part 2.
The Billowing Hilltop podcast is a Billowing Hilltop production. Dungeons & Dragons is a trademark of Wizards of the Coast. A Gathering of Winds and Age of Worms are copyright Paizo. A Gathering of Winds was written by Wolfgang Bauer. Music is from Kevin MacLeod and Incompetech.com and is used with thanks under the Creative Commons license. Additional music and sound effects come from the wonderful Sirenscape. All other original material is copyright Billowing Hilltop. Role-playing games are all about getting people together, and we use Roll20 as our tabletop, the perfect place to host your game, and Discord to host our chat. Thanks for listening!